Hey guys, welcome to JPT. I'm Carson G and this is Just Plain Tech. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Inkscape, which is an kind of a software similar to Adobe Photoshop for those of you who are familiar with that, although it is open source and free. Yes! Let's take a look at it. First, let's take a look at the requirements. Adobe Photoshop requires a 64-bit multi-core processor, so at least dual-core or higher 64-bit processor, 8 gigabytes of RAM. I know, it's kind of a lot for drawing software, pretty much. And 3 gigabytes of free hard disk space. So that is kind of a lot compared to Inkscape, which will 1, run on a 32-bit processor, 2, minimum requirements for RAM is only 256 megabytes and it will run up to speed. That is crazy. No wonder it runs perfectly on my Acer Aspire 1 laptop, which has way more RAM than 256 megabytes, sorry. Anyway, Inkscape will run on versions of Windows as old as Windows 2000, OS X, and Linux. So it's cross-platform. I'm pretty sure Adobe is cross-platform too. What else? Oh yeah. So Inkscape only takes up about 100 megabytes. 100 megabytes of hard disk storage. That's it. And then there was one more thing. What was it? Oh yes, this is it. It's crazy. Stay with me here. I know it's crazy, but Inkscape will literally run without a video card. That's crazy. Especially like a GPU is probably needed for Adobe Photoshop, and for most other paint programs would need a GPU, but I guess Inkscape doesn't, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, so we're going to check out Inkscape. We're going to jump on CentOS, which happens to have Inkscape pre-installed with it, so we're going to jump on to CentOS and check it out. Okay, here we are on CentOS. So this is Inkscape. So it is a pretty lightweight thing. Now I'm not screen recording because screen recording is a little bit slower, and because we kind of want to get full performance just to make this go a little bit quicker. So yeah, screen recording kind of slows it down a little bit. So I screen record when I can, but sometimes it just sucks up too much performance. So anyway, here we are. So we can get, of course, we can get a little square right here and then change it to different colors. So that is pretty cool. I think we can also click fill down here, which will bring this up, and then we can change it to kind of something like that, and we'll put 2 colors. We can click edit. So where's the wheel? I like the wheel. There we go. So we're going to look at this. So I think that should be good. So I think we can exit out, it looks like. Oh yeah. Yeah, not really. Let's now make that a little bit bigger. Now let's see if we can change anything. So can we change color too? Okay. So I guess we can do that. So I guess we'll leave that there. We got a kind of little circle right there. so it looks like we got a magnifying glass. Oh, I think we just zoomed in on that. Let's click undo or redo. I don't think that unzoom. So it looks like we can just, how would we get back to our normal stuff like that? So you click that right there and that will get you back to your normal look. Let's try this, 3D blocks. Okay, so it looks like we got 3D acceleration running pretty nicely here. I'll just make like a big cube thing like that. Let's see if I can, okay, here we go. That will help us change the color, but let's see. Oh, man. No, alright, so the fill and then the stroke will be red. So the lines are red and then the fill is like that. So as you can see, let's get our magnifying glass and zoom in on that. Pretty nice, huh? I might make one of my new intros or logo using this software. So we're gonna click this again. I think this will view above. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's just click this. Alright, so it looks like we got stars right here. So we can draw a star. Now let's see if we can make the stroke purple. And we'll make the fill like that. See if we can change the width of the stroke. Oh yeah, we can. That's it. That looks like the... What's going on? Oh, okay. So that kind of took a while to kick in, it looks like. But then there's no fill. Let's just maybe do that to 20 pixels. Oh, there we go. Now that looks like a nice... whoopsie. Now I think we'd use this mouse to move it around. So we just click it. That is a pretty nice looking star right there. So maybe we'll put that right there. And I want to see if we can bring this other thing up a layer. We probably can. I'm just not sure. Maybe we could put that back a layer. Or not. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Now let's check out the circles. So it looks like we can make a circle. I want to see if we can change the fill to something like that. Perfect. That kind of looks like a pretty cool circle. Okay. Now let's try and make some lines. Okay. I think that was still a circle. Where's... Oh, man. That's our lines. So... Oh, no, it's not. This is our... So, what does this do? Oh, it's our resizer thing. Okay. So, so the thing with this, when you print a page, it will only show up whatever is in this rectangle thing. So this would kind of be excluded if we were to print it. But let's move that. Say we want to move that back in there. There we go. So that's pretty good. Can move that back in. I don't know. Let's see. Is there a brush anywhere? Oh, it looks like we got an arrow right here, so there's actually more stuff that I didn't even see. Wow, that's pretty cool. So we got our pen here, and that's kind of cool. Ooh. Okay, so as we drag it around, we can make lines and a stroke, or okay, so that is pretty cool. Let's see what happens if we click new. Okay, so if we do click new, it looks like it will just open it in a new window. Let's see if we can... There we go. So it does look like it'll just open a new window if we click new, and then our old one will still be right down here. So I'll just close that out. We'll keep working on this. Alright, now let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got text. Let's make some text. Hi. Now that is really small. So let's see if we can make that bigger. Oh, that's the zoom in. How would we... Oh, here's the size. So let's try 72. That's it? Are you... Oh, I see. Because it's actually on a paper. That's why. So let's try and make... See if we can double click on that to... Can we still edit that? Oh, no. So backspace is delete. So I accidentally just deleted that. So let's see if we can set the size to 500. Okay. Now, hi. Okay, so now it's not letting us type anything. Yeah, maybe it doesn't support 500. Let's try 144. Oh, there we go. So maybe it just didn't go up to 500. There we go. And let's see if we can put that here. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. I kind of want to see if I can make a blank circle. So we'll just put it here. And then I think we'll do no fill. And then we'll move it. That's not what I meant to move. The circle. There we go. We'll move that over here. Let's see if we can fill it. So it looks like we got a paint bucket. And if we choose red, it looks like... Huh. That's kind of interesting. What did it do? Oh, probably because I had the stroke like this. So, maybe if we did no stroke. There we go. There we go. Now it filled it in. So that's pretty good. It's useful. What's a spiral? Oh, okay. So there's a spiral, it looks like. Let's see if we can... Where's that wheel? I want that wheel. Let's see if we can make it the color of the Debian logo. Something like that. There we go. Now, can we make the actual thing? Yeah, I like that better over here. Can we make that a little bit thicker? Let's see. How would I go about doing that? Making it bigger. Oh, of course it's here. So let's try and make it 20 pixels. There we go. So we got ourselves a nice little Debian logo here. Kind of. So let's see if we can rotate. Oh, that's cool. We can just... Oh, what happened? What happened? Let's go back. Click that. So it looks like we can make it keep going, which is pretty cool. Or we can make it not keep going. And that would kind of be more... There we go. Perfect. That is a perfect Debian logo. So get it, guys. It's a good distro. Okay, so I kind of want to leave that there. Eraser. Yeah, I don't want this anymore. So do I just select everything in it? Oh, so basically if it's touching it, it will erase it. So... Okay. Whoa. What did it do? Okay. So there we go. And I kind of want to zoom in on that. Zoom in more. 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 Okay. That's good. So. Alright. So I think that's it. Well, actually, let's try saving it. Actually, oh, no. I gotta put something else just to finish it off. Okay, so now let's see if we can actually make that 144. Doesn't seem... Oh, so we can also resize it like that. And boom. Oh, just... Oh, no. Just a little bit closer. Perfect. Okay. So now we'd save. I think I want to put that in my pictures folder. So, Debian. Wait, let's go up here. Inkscape. So it looks like so this looks like an Inkscape file. So we'll do. I'll rename it to Debian dot. And we'll save that, and now we'll exit. So now I think if we were to go to our home directory, pictures, is that where it was? Yes. So now we can open it. Open with image viewer. I want to see if that will actually work. That's awful. Let's try opening it in Inkscape. I kind of think Inkscape is a little bit easier for me to use than GNU image manipulation program. So it's been a lot easier for me to learn, at least, is what I've noticed. So, oh, here we are. Here it is. So, it's still there. Now, I want to see if there's a way we can export it. So, I think we could probably go File. There it was. Export. There we go. So we'd export it as a bitmap, I guess. Debian.png. I think we just click that. Export. So now if we go back to our pictures folder. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. So I guess we could put the fill back there if we wanted it, but so yeah, I do think I like this program. It's pretty nice. Oh yes, I do want to save. Thank you. Alright, so here's the end. I do really like Inkscape, the program. I think it's really nice. And it's really easy to use, runs very well on pretty much any computer you can imagine these days. So it's like Windows 2000, it will run on that. Wow, that's just amazing, but seriously. Perfect. Obviously nothing's perfect, but I think it's really close to perfect. I did notice a few things that were a little difficult to get at first, but it is a really nice software to use. And I would definitely recommend it over Adobe because it's free and it's probably better. I mean, I have very little experience with Adobe, but still, it's probably much better than Adobe. Another alternative for it is GIMP, GNU Image Manipulation Program, which is... I do notice that it is a lot harder to master. It's a lot harder to kind of get the concept of it, but it is much more sophisticated. So if you like something a little bit simpler, but you're not able to do just as much, but it fits your needs perfectly, simple, easy, and there's still a lot of tools to use, Inkscape is definitely a good one. However, if you want more tools, you're willing to be more sophisticated and everything, you might want to go with GIMP, or you could use both. I mean, honestly, I just use both. They're both really nice for different purposes. Sometimes I need GIMP for some of my stuff that I do, and other times I just use Inkscape. Well, at least least I will start using Inkscape. It's a lot easier than GIMP. But GIMP does serve its purpose too. It's pretty useful sometimes too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so you don't miss out on our future videos, and we'll see you next time.